going on, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Files. Elliot here with a brand new Netflix review, and this time is for the new movie Between Two Ferns, the movie which premiered this Friday. I'm here to share with you all my thoughts on the film and let you know ultimately if it's something worth streaming over the weekend. But before we do that, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our videos. And also comment below of your thoughts on the film, and if you're a fan of the show, let me know in the comments. With that being said, let's get into this review. So first and foremost, I am a fan of the series from Funny or Die. I've been watching it for years. It's crazy to think that the show's been around since 2008, and through the last 11 years, they've had 2 episodes, 3 episodes per year, and they just keep getting funnier and funnier. And I'm a big fan of Galifianakis, so I was looking forward to this film. So starting this review off with the positives. The funnies are there. I mean, if you're a fan of the show, I think you're going to really appreciate this film. Now, this is essentially watching the show in like a 30-minute span because it's about an hour and 20 minutes as far as the movie goes. And when we get those moments that we love from the show, that's what I think the movie kind of shines the most, when Zach's doing his interviews with these amazing kind of A-list stars in the Hollywood industry. So this is by far probably the most diverse and most star-heavy cast probably in any movie this year, with all the different cameos that we get. But as far as like the story goes, you have Zach taking the show on the road because his boss, Will Ferrell, who's the CEO of Funny or Die, tells him that he needs to take the show on the road in order to get Zach's Galifianakis' dream to come true, which is him become a actual real-life TV show host of a late night show. So we see all the craziness in between. So again, as far as what I really enjoyed, again, being a fan of the show and seeing him interview people like Barack Obama to Cardi B to Hillary Clinton, you get these different type of actors, and it's just so funny seeing them kind of poke fun themselves as far as what you get some of these actors and some of the questions he asked them. But one more interesting thing was this movie gonna have a interesting plot and a story? And that's where the kind of the negatives kind of come in for me. Outside of the interviews, which were great, again, seeing crossover between DC characters and Marvel characters that we get in this film, to seeing John Hamm, to seeing, John Legend, to seeing all the different people that we get in this film, and all the cast, that was fun, and the jokes were hilarious, and the comments that we got, him interviewing Matthew McConaughey at the beginning of the film was just hilarious. But then when we dive into the story, him going on the road and the crew of people that he's with, yes, there are funny moments in those interactions. In particular, I think him and Carol, I believe the character name was, I liked their chemistry the most because I felt like they were in the same kind of movie, and she was playing off of what Zach does for, the movies like this and a show like this and movies we've seen him in the past, which is that dry comedy and the man that doesn't know what's going on. I feel like they had the best chemistry and on-screen presence. The other 2 cast members were okay, but it just felt like they were in a different movie at times. And that's where, like I said, I think the movie kind of loses a little bit of momentum when we're dealing with that aspect of the story, them on the road. And there are some heartfelt moments, I guess you can call that, and some funny moments, some little one-liners here and there. But again, this film really shines the most when you see Zach interviewing the celebrities and all the craziness that pursues with that. So I think that's where, for me as a fan of the show, I really appreciate this film. And ultimately, to answer the question like I have posed at the beginning of this video, is this something worth streaming? I think so. If you're a fan of Zach Galifianakis, if you're a fan of this show on YouTube, which I hope we get more of the show, either on YouTube or potentially on Netflix, then I think you're going to enjoy this hour and 20-minute film, especially towards actually the end of the film. You get these bloopers at the end of the movie, which are just hilarious and just makes it worth watching it in itself. So for me, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 5. Again, knowing what I wanted to see in this film, can it actually be made into a film? I think they did that and accomplished that particular aspect of showing me what I wanted, which is the interviews and Zach and all the different cameos that we got. But then on the back side, as far as the negatives, there were some dry moments. Not all the comedy landed, and some of the plot points, very simple plot points, really didn't work for me. But all in all, again, I know you got Ad Astra, you got Downton Abbey at the theaters now, but if you're at home, you want to have a good time, if you're a fan of this show, and again, of these actors that have cameoed in these films, and Zach Galifianakis in particular, I think you're going to enjoy this movie on Netflix. So definitely give it a stream, and once you do, if you haven't already, comment below, let me know what you thought ultimately of the film, and if you would like to see this series continue on Netflix potentially, or if you like the format that it's on now, which is on YouTube through Funny or Die. So let me know in the comments. As I said up top, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our videos. Follow us on all of our social media accounts. We're very active on Instagram. We have a good time on that platform, so definitely follow us. Keep an eye out for some more reviews coming pretty soon. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.